So you got a 3K budget and you want an ideal ride. Well, here are the top 10 picks that I would buy. I'm Brad, this is Ideal, like, subscribe, and let's go. You guys, I parked this beast next to a Lambo and someone asked, which one's faster? And I said, mine. This is a 700 horsepower GTR, Bayside Blue, full bolt-ons, carbon, everything. And the best part? Well, you can win it. All you gotta do is go to winthisIdealcar.com, buy some Ideal gear or grab digital entries, and you're in the running for not only this car, but $10,000 cash. Do it now before the Lambo driver asks for a rematch. Click the link in the pinned first comment down below and get entered for a limited time. The Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS holds a special place in the hearts of many car enthusiasts, especially those of us who are into rallying or the tuner scene. First, the performance. With a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated engine that provides a decent balance of power and fuel efficiency, it's enough to put a smile on your face both at the gas pump and on the back roads. And its all-wheel drive system offers excellent traction and stability on and off the street. Plus, be ready to break some necks. No, seriously, because these look straight gas when modded. And since there's such a huge enthusiast community backing the Impreza, you can customize it to your heart's content. But what really makes the Impreza impressive is that you can still find them in the 3K range. While no, it's not quite as fun or fast as the WRX that came after it, but seeing that it doesn't have to put up with the turbocharger, it's way more reliable. And the cool factor hits way harder than most cars at the same price point. And between you and me, come here, I've always wanted one.
Real quick guys, go check out the Ideal shop. Snag the new Retro Ideal tee, or help save the manuals with our best-selling Save the Manuals merch. Just follow the links in the description below.
This Bavarian Lego is an ideal pick for the first-time enthusiast, and in fact, it was actually mine. I used to own one. See, the E36 chassis has a timeless look, and the aftermarket is so potent. Modifying one is like putting Legos together. Plus, come on, it's a BMW. If you want to look like the valedictorian of your class, this is the brand that you drive.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the...
Okay, maybe the honor goes to Mercedes. You drive a BMW for its fun, playful demeanor on the road, making every drive an actual experience. And because it's a 4-cylinder, maintenance is less than its bigger brother. And because it's an E36, you know it's good for hundreds of thousands of miles. And smiles. The 318 IS might be a little down on power compared to its bigger brothers, the 325 and the 328, but its smaller engine has one big advantage: weight savings. Believe it or not, on a tight technical track or an autocross, I'd probably prefer a lightweight 318. Get yourself behind the wheel of one of these and you'll see why. It's pure magic. Acuras, well, they're premium, and the TL is one of the best looking cars to come out of Honda's luxury brand. The 3rd gen specifically gives you spirited performance thanks to its V6 pumping out a healthy 250 plus horses. And when these are tastefully modded, well, very few cars not on this list can compare. The insides are sprinkled with luxury, so you'll be riding in comfort on your way to class. And it's a car that will gladly eat up miles without eating your wallet with repair bills. Because after all, underneath this beautiful skin, well, it's just a Honda. So you get Honda engineering and reliability with top tier luxury. And for the money, you'll have a hard time finding a nicer car to live with. The TL might just be my top pick on this list. Oh man, the first modern Corvette makes the list. The C4 was a huge step up from the outgoing C3, and even today it can hold its own with some of the best sports cars in the world. Yes, you get sleek styling, those infamous pop-up headlights, and a manual transmission if you want one, which, if you want to save the manual, snag our best-selling Ideal T. Right here, up here, right now, and all of that takes a back seat to the LT1 V8 with 300 horses ready for a performance of a lifetime. Yeah, the interior is a bit dated, and you're not going to get the best gas mileage. But you're not going to care when you're ripping off the target top and mashing the go pedal to the floor. It is pure Americana, and if you need a sports car that offers a blend of performance, distinctive styling, and a rich heritage, this hits way above its weight. Just be prepared to set aside some money and time to fix up some of the car's common quirks, because like Doug DeMiro says, it'll have some quirks and some features. When Mitsubishi and Chrysler get it on, they make a little magic. Meet the Eclipse. Yes, that Eclipse from the original Fast and Furious. This thing just looks fast. Its well-rounded aerodynamic design makes it look like a total jock. And that's because, well, it is. It has great looks and the performance to back it up. The engines take mods well, and the exterior takes them even better. And to anyone that has seen the Fast and Furious movies, which is like everybody, they're gonna think you're cool driving a silver screen hero. But to find them even cheaper, well, the 2G Eclipse also came badged as the Eagle Talon, and also the Plymouth Laser, believe it or not. So expand your search to all three, which I'll link to all these cars down in the description below, so go check them out, because there's some ideal deals down there. This next pick is gonna make our man Scotty Kilmer rev his engine.
Remember to wear your seatbelt.
The Toyota Celica GT, specifically the 7th generation, it's a compact sports car that packs a big punch. Yeah, it's front-wheel drive, but it's one of the best front-wheel drive cars I have ever driven. And yeah, the 1.8 liter only creates 140 horses, but that's all you really need, especially when paired with that 5-speed manual transmission. It actually shifts really well. Now, the GT comes with sharp handling thanks to its lightweight body and sporty suspension, which yes, looks great with a few aftermarket bits bolted on. Inside, you'll be surprised with how good the front bucket seats are. And because, well, it's a Toyota, you won't have to spend your whole weekly allowance maintaining it. If you've always wanted a Supra, but all you could afford is the dollar menu, well, the Celica is a very solid choice. This Scion is actually a Toyota, and these TCs, which I swear stand for Toyota Celica, because this thing's kind of a lot like the Celica GT, are fantastic cars as well. It's a compact sports car that has a 2.4 liter yanked straight from the Toyota Camry, so you know there is gonna be reliability, but what sets the TC apart from the Celica, in my mind, is the fact that it makes decent low-end torque, and torque is so much dang fun. Now, everything else is about the same between the two. Although, I think the TC is also a little bit better looking overall, especially after you've made it your own. Either way, you cannot go wrong. Scotty can have the Celica, and I'll take the TC. So, you think a Honda could be a good fit? Well, how about one that will fit right into your budget? God, that was bad. Very bad. The Fit is one of the most overlooked subcompacts that's practical, gets good fuel mileage, and offers reliable performance. See, the Fit is way more fun to drive than the spec sheet implies. And that's because I believe it's the last relatively modern Honda that embodies the classic Honda mentality. You know, lightweight, simple, reliable, fun to drive, easy to maintain, and of course, a great manual transmission. You can modify them to handle better than they have any right to, and it'll carry way more junk than you need to. Plus, it has magic seats. No, really, Honda called them magic seats. It's one of those cars that will just fit right in with your lifestyle, like your ideal lifestyle, or like your best friend. Hold up, you may hate this pick right now, but you're gonna love it in just 2 seconds. So let's cut straight to the point. The early 2000 CRVs, which stand for comfortable runabout vehicle, the early CRVs came with a 4-piston powerhouse. Yes, the infamous K24 engine. It'll make a solid 200 horses with simple bolt-ons. Or toss on a turbo, which is only a phone call away, and a few internal tweaks, and you'll have a reliable 400 horses. And who needs a 400 horsepower CRV? Well, no one. But the CRV is actually a great pick. It's a well-rounded compact SUV that has a K24, and you can find them with a manual. Fortunately, most sellers don't know that any of that is desirable, and that's why you can get them on the cheap. But shh, don't tell anyone. Secrets in between you and me. Yeah. You can get an EM Civic, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to stick out, well, according to Trav, you get an EG. They have an absolutely timeless design. They're super lightweight, and some of the best driving dynamics of any Civic ever. With some basic suspension mods, these cars have some of the most fun at-the-limit handling of any front-wheel drive car ever. Plus, if you're hit with the mod bug, which most of us will be at some point, these things become a little pocket rocket. And with the double wishbone suspension, suspension standard, any upgrades onto the car will make it handle like it's on rails. You really can't go wrong with a Civic as a fun first car, but if you go with an EG, you're the king in my book. So, which one are you getting if I gave you $3,000? Or would you pick something that we missed on this list? Let us know down below. And if you want to learn how to make money flipping cars, well, attend our free workshop down below in the first comment. Now, if you enjoyed the vid, please like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out this Idealist vid up here, or whatever YouTube recommends you watch next down here. I'm Brad, this is Ideal, and promise me one thing, keep living the ideal lifestyle.